uprights or feel free to kneel, okay? Just be comfortable. Maybe a cushion underneath your hips or a block if you want to, sitting up a little bit higher. And let's just take some twists to begin with. Let's just reach across, catch the knee and look over your shoulder. And then reach across, catch the knee and look over your shoulder. Let's do that again. Really move it around, lengthening through the neck. Go the other way. And two more. Stretch it across and over the shoulder. And again, coming on round. And then take the hands over the front of your knees and gently move it back. Stretch across the upper back. And then bring your body back on up. Push into your fingertips, offer the chest up towards the ceiling, looking on up. And then again, let's come on down. Take the hands around the front of your knees. Roll it back a little. Feel that stretch across the upper back. Draw up again, dropping into the fingertips, squeezing the shoulder blades together, lifting the chin up. And then let's settle. Okay, just letting your hands rest upon your knees, shutting your eyes if you feel okay with that. And taking a deep breath in through your nose. And slowly breathing out through your nose. Taking a long deep breath in. Breathing all the way back out. Taking a long deep breath in. And all the way back out. up onto your knees and sit yourself back down upon your heels. Gazing up between your hands, let's breathe in to draw the body along the ground, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin up. Breathe out, draw into a cat stretch, pulling up through your shoulders and your back. Breathing in, head and tailbone away. Breathing out, sitting all the way back. Breathing in to draw the body along the ground. And breathing out, coming up into cat, rounding through shoulders up into your back. Breathing in, head and tailbone away. Breathing out to sit it back. Breathing in as we draw the body along the ground. And this time, breathing out, send the hips back, lengthen down with the legs, to your first downward dog. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high, strong plank. And breathing out to bend the knees and sit back upon the heels. Breathing in as you draw the body up and through. And breathing out, and send the hips back and away. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. Breathing out, let's bend the knees and sit back upon the heels. Breathing in, let's draw the body up and through. Breathing out, hips go back, head draws down. Breathing in, draw forwards to a high plank. Breathing out, let's bend the knees and sit back to your heels. Breathing in, bring the body up and through. Breathing out, send the hips back and away. Breathing in, forwards to high plank. Breathing out, bending your knees, sitting back to your heels. Couple more times. Breathing in to draw the body up. Breathing out, sending hips away and back. Breathing in, forwards to high plank. Breathing out, bending your knees and sitting it back. One more time, breathing in to draw the body up. And as you breathe out, staying in your downward dog now and walking from foot to foot and just dragging it down a little. Feel that release coming into the back of your legs, working your hips just a little side to side and noticing your hamstrings, the energy you have in your upper body today, noticing the lower back muscles. Now leaving the heels back and walking your hands all the way back in towards your feet. Take a hold of your elbows, dropping your forehead down towards your forearms, and then take a deep breath in. As you sigh out, let your body hang a little deeper. Again, deep breath in, sigh out. One more time. And then letting go of your arms, bend the knees, and then roll through your spine. As you come to the top, clasp your fingers up, deep breath in. Breathe out and push out into the side body. Breathing in to come back push off the ground to plank and back off into a downward facing dog. Breathing in, left leg, stepping through. Lift the chin, releasing the toes back. And breathing out, right leg, lightly step it up and folding in towards your knees. Breathing in as we unroll through the spine, gaze up to your thumbs. Breathing out, follow your thumbs to your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, floating and folding the body forwards. Breathing in, right leg, stepping back. Push into the right hand and bring the left hand up. So really good extension through into the back calf. To this half turn here. Now let's just let down your left elbow to your left knee and turn your back heel to the floor. With one circle coming forwards with your right arm, breathe in. Bring it all the way around the back body and just look back over your shoulder here for a couple of breaths. Draw down your shoulders, lengthen out with your neck. Bring the body all the way back round. Take the hands down to the floor. Turn the toes behind you and step the feet together. And let's come on down onto your forearms and come into a 10-breath plank. So squeezing the backside a little, looking beyond your fingers. Deep breath in and out. And really pulling up into the core here. Deep breath in and out. Again, breathing in, out 3, in, out 4, in, out 5, in, out 6, in, out 7, in, out 8, in, out 9, and in, out 10. Lower your body gently down upon the floor. Now just taking your hands beneath your chin. Let's take your right leg up, bend the knee a little, and send the leg gently back if you can. Bring it back down and we'll swap to the other leg. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, bend the knee, point the toes, send the leg back, and breathing in to bring it back on down. Breathing out, sending the leg back and over, breathing in to bring it down. Breathing out, sending the leg over, breathing in to bring it back on down. Again, breathing out, send the leg over, breathing in, changing over each time, breathing out, send the leg over. And then when you finish, then an equal amount on both sides, come back to the middle for me. Take the hands to sit beneath your shoulders now, and gently draw the body into an upward facing dog, floating the elbows down, opening the collarbone up. Then slowly release your body back down. Let's curl the toes, engage the core, breathe in as we push up to plank, and breathe out into a nice long downward facing dog. Breathing in, let's step through with your right foot. Release your left knee down, lifting your chin. Breathing out, step through with your left foot and folding in towards your knees. Breathing in as we unroll through the spine, gazing to your thumbs. Breathing out, hands coming back into your heart. Breathing in, let's raise both arms. Breathing out, diving your body forwards. Breathing in, left leg, step it back. Push down into left hand and raise your right arm up. Get really good strong back leg here. Deep breaths in through your nose, out through your nose. And then draw down your right elbow to your right knee. Take your back heel to the floor. And with one looping circle, breathe in, bring your left arm all the way back behind you. And then let's look back over your shoulder here. Lengthening the neck, drawing down the shoulders away from your ears. the shoulders to help them to be strengthened up to hold back. So we're going to keep the forehead tucked down towards the floor. Try and relax your buttocks with this one. Try and relax the legs. As you breathe in through your nose, roll your shoulders back. As you breathe out through your mouth, draw the navel back to the spine and raise your forehead an inch or so from the ground. Breathe in to stay, and then breathing out as we lower and let the shoulders back upon the floor. Breathing in to peel back and down with both shoulders. As you breathe out of your mouth, draw the navel back to the spine and raise your forehead up. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, let's lower and let the shoulders back upon the ground. Breathing in to peel back and down with both shoulders. As you breathe out, engaging with your core to lift and hover. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, let's lower and let the shoulders back down. Option to carry on like that, or breathing in this time, rolling shoulders back, breathing out, lifting and hovering and remaining there. And then if you can, breathing in to reach your arms ahead of you, and breathing out to draw them back. Breathing in to reach them upwards, and breathing out to draw them back and down. Chin staying tucked in, reaching your arms up nice and long, and breathing out to draw them back. Nice big circles coming upwards, using your core, so keep pulling up through the belly, hovering your forehead an inch from the floor. Last one here, breathing in to come forwards, breathing out to draw on back. And then if we take the feet to be about as wide as your mat, bring your right arm to come up and across the top of your mat, left fingertips down to the floor. Deep breath in, come up onto your forearm, and as you breathe out, glance over your left shoulder. Maybe you're able to see your left foot. Gently bring it back round. Let's swap the arms over. Fingertips down to the floor. Take a deep breath in, come on up. And as you breathe out, let's glance over your right shoulder. Maybe you see a foot, maybe you see both. Right leg out to the side first. And then as your right arm goes beneath, lowering your ear, your shoulder down and upon the ground. So we should get a little bit of a back release, a rear shoulder stretch, and then also an inner thigh stretch if we've got the leg extended. Change it over. Taking the left leg out to the side and the left arm beneath. Alright, but it's up to you whether you go with the leg. That feels a little bit intense today. Maybe keep the knee beneath your body. And then bring the body all the way back on up. Knees beneath you, curl the toes, push off into your downward facing dog. And now let's make a nice big stride through with your left leg, releasing your right knee into the floor, lifting your chin. And then curling your toes, lightly step the feet in together and draw your head down towards your knees. back to your heart. Okay, breathing in, let's raise both arms. And as you breathe out, open the chest and fold on forward. Stepping your left leg back behind you, place your heel flat down upon the floor. Let your right knee draw in towards your armpit. And then bracing your right leg, come on up. Come work into preparation of warrior one. Let's give the shoulders a couple of squishes up and roll back. And then draw your arms back as far as you can, and raising your arms long. Either look between your hands today, or look to your thumbs with your palms pressed together. And we're looking to keep the hips and the ribs facing the short end of your mat. And take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, warrior two. So let's flatten the hips out now, facing the long edge of your mat. Relax your shoulders, tuck your tailbone under. Check out your back arm is doing what your front arm's also doing. And take some deep breaths. Engage the core. Breathe in through the nose, out through your nose. And then coming into reverse. Straighten up your front leg. Reach back with your right arm and look on up towards your right thumb. Stretching out of your waist. Okay, now placing your foot down, clasp your fingers towards the back of your body and coming into humble warrior. Drawing your right shoulder on the inside of your right knee and letting your arms hang up and over. Releasing both of your hands down to the inside of your foot. Turn your back knee and lower it down upon the ground here. Now we're going to turn the front foot open to a 45-degree angle. Bending at the elbows, lowering your body down on the inside of the leg for lizard posture. So getting a stretch right up the very top of your right leg. Right up in towards the groin area. Now you can take a slightly different position where you work into the same area, but you could maybe go deeper by placing your right foot on its edge and then lowering your body over your right foot with the knee drawing open. Working the foot out to the side, and let's draw the body up a little higher, coming in towards crescent moon. So when we bring the hands up through the middle, it might be you just take it into a vertical position today, or it might be that you can take it back a little, looking up towards your thumbs. Shoulders back, extend out through the tailbone and press down gently from the center of your chest. Let's stretch through the toes as well today. So just lengthening down with your toes towards the mat and then draw the toes all the way back. Again, lengthen through the ankle, through the foot, and then draw your toes back. One more time, pressing down and away, and then drawing it back. Rounding up through your back for me, and pop your knees beneath you. Now coming into a little bit more hip work. So I'm going to take out the right leg to the side, and I'm going to reach on over, lifting and stretching out through the left-hand side of the body. Then as we come back out, cartwheel it back out, lifting your right leg up, and then coming back over. So stretching out of your waist, and then taking your hand down of your waist. Breathing out. Hand to the floor and lift the leg up. Again, breathing in. Let's stretch it on over. Breathing out. Engage the core, lift the leg up. And again, breathing in, reach it over. And now this time, breathing out, stay up. And then we're just going to make tiny circles with the leg today. So hold it up, locking into the core. And breathing in, breathing out. Just making those tiny circles on the wall to the side. Good, and then gently let that leg back on in. Okay, now let's come into a little bit of release work, opening up the front body again. And then start off with some arm circles going backwards. Breathing in, raise your right arm. Breathing out, following your hand as it comes all the way back and down by your side. Breathing in, raising your left arm. As it goes back, breathing out, following that hand all the way back and down. Again, breathing in, raising your arm. Breathing out, open the shoulder, following the hand back. Breathing in, raising your arm. Breathing out, so we open it back. And you could do a few more of those if you would prefer. Or you can reach back round and either take your hands to your lower back or reach around and find your elbows. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, offer the chest up towards the ceiling and either look forwards or look up or look back behind you. And then if it's feeling good, maybe reach along for the back of your legs or find your heels, holding your camel posture. Engaging with your core, come all the way back on up. Sliding your hands forwards again, curling the toes and pushing back off into a long downward dog. And let's take the right leg up nice and high, bend the knee, draw the knee to open. Holding into your wild thing posture. Big toe next to it. Come forwards into a single leg plank, squeezing your knees together, looking beyond your fingers. Again, nice, good, strong connection with your core. And then sending the hips back again, raising the right leg high, and draw your right knee towards your right elbow. Hold into that floating plank. And then take your right foot towards your left hand and bring your left hand up to the ceiling into fallen triangle. And now hand to the floor. Let's bring your right knee towards your right wrist. And lower your body back, full pigeon posture. So at this point now, we might just lay one hand on top of the other, or one fist on top of the other. Make a little fist tower and place forehead down. Okay, that very much might be enough. Whilst you're there though, just toe back in your back leg so it's not wandering out too much. And for those of you who'd like to come up and experience the quad stretch, bending up the back leg and taking a hold. And then bringing the shoulders back round to be level if we can. Letting go of that leg, and let's swing that leg all the way around to the front. And we'll come down into rolling back here. So sitting your body up nice and tall, letting the shoulders come down a little bit, then your collarbone sit open. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, engaging with your core, and carefully start to roll your body back. lumbar spine, trying to make every area of the back available to the ground. Breathing in and breathing out, slowly bringing your body all the way back on. And again, breathing in. As you breathe out, lowering your body carefully on back. Breathing in and then breathing out, slowly drawing your body all of the way back on. Deep breath in, breathing out, sink through the imprint of your back, rolling it back. Breathing in, now really pull up through the core center and heal the body all the way back on. One more time. Deep breath in, and as you breathe out, lowering your body carefully back and down. Breathing in, and then breathing out, imprinting the spine and healing the body all the way back on. Alright, let's just cross the legs loosely, bring them up beneath you, come back onto your hands and knees again, and then curling the toes, pushing yourself back off into your downward dog. Now stepping through with your right foot to the top of your mat between your hands, and letting your left knee follow down, halfway down your mat. I'm going to come into a little bit of a twist here for you. Take a deep breath in, raising your left arm. As you breathe out, bring it to the far side of your right knee. Now lean into it so you get the elbow and the side of your thigh together. You could be with your hands in prayer, with your right elbow lifted. You could be in a situation where you have your hand to the floor over the top of your leg. Now you can either stay, or if it feels good to, lift up your back knee. And then maybe from there, you could bring back over your right arm. Look up towards it. And then letting your arm down, releasing your left knee and your left arm, your left arm out from your right knee. And then gently stepping the feet up together at the top of your mat, folding in towards your knees there for a second. Breathing in as you unroll through your spine. And breathing out, hands back to your heart. Do all the balances at the end today. So taking a deep breath in, raising both arms. Breathing out, folding your body forwards. Stepping your right leg back behind you. Place your heel flat down, have the heels online. Bend your left knee in towards your armpit. Brace the leg and then come on up. Opening out with your chest into warrior one. Couple of rolls back and forth with the shoulders. And then turning your palms, raising your arms. And either look between your hands or look towards your thumbs. Deep breath in, breathing out, opening into warrior two. Looking again along the center finger, shoulders roll back. Again, sliding your body, it feels like you're between two panes of glass. Your hips are tucked under, with a strong engagement of your core. Your back arm is symmetrical with your front arm. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, push out through your left leg, straighten it and draw the toes back if you can, and reach towards your back leg into your reverse warrior. And then place the foot to the floor, clasp your fingers to the back body, and then draw your shoulder towards the inside of the knee, and look back towards your back foot. Getting a nice shoulder girdle stretch. A little bit more release here for the inner thigh muscles. toes down and in towards the floor, lengthening through the ankle. And then draw your toes back. And again, stretching way down through the toes. And then draw them all the way back and up. And then one more time, stretching down through the toes. And then drawing them and pulling them back. And let's round up through your back. Bring the knees to sit beneath you. And let's bring the body up and open. Now taking the left leg out to the side. I'm going to work again a little bit into the side body. So as we stretch out of your waist, deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let's take that hand to the floor. And if you can, raising the left leg. Let's breathe in, stretching out of your waist. And breathing out, extend and lift the leg up. And again, breathing in, stretching out of your waist. Breathing out, engaging the core, lifting the leg. Again, let's breathe in, stretching out of your waist. Breathing out, engaging the core, lifting the leg. Again, breathing in, reach it over. Breathing out, we're going to stay here this time. Lock the core on and make little circles with your foot. Breathing in. Keeping the core locked on, keeping the body nice and stable. Breathing in and out. A little bit more work up into the hip. Last little one, and relax it down. Alright, come back up onto your knees, coming into camel. So either arm circles again. Okay, so by all means do a few more of those if that's really, again, working well for you. It's a great way of opening up the upper body. If you feel okay to go straight into camel this time, maybe roll back the shoulders, maybe hold the lower back, find the elbows, or maybe this time go straight back along the back of your legs and finding the heels. Either way, find your way of just opening up the upper body a little here. Chin forwards, engaging with your core of your back and come back on up. Sliding your hands ahead of you, curling the toes and pushing off into a nice long downward facing dog. Let's take the leg nice and high to the ceiling, the left leg, sorry, and then bending the knee a little, pointing the toe back. And now let's lock that leg to the right and let's come on forwards into your single leg plank. Squeezing your knees together and taking some deep breaths here. In through your nose, out through your nose. Really get again that strong core connection. And then sending hips back. Let's take the leg up high for the down dog split. And now bring your left knee towards your left elbow and hover. And then bring your left foot towards your right hand. And bring your right hand then up to the ceiling for your fallen triangle. Bring your hand back down. Bring through your left knee towards your left wrist. Okay, so again, sliding your back leg away. You may be taking hands on top of each other and placing your forehead down. And that might very much feel enough today. We might be bringing the back leg up a little, finding the quad stretch. Bring balancing the shoulders. Rotation. So on this position you can either have your legs out as wide as your mat, you can have your legs crossed if you prefer, or indeed sit up on a block or a cushion. So as we lengthen out through your arms, take a breath in as we take a rotation, and as you breathe out, taking a little bow over one of your legs. Breathing in as you draw back up. And breathing out, engaging your core back to the center. Breathing in to rotate your upper body. Breathing out, taking a little bow over your leg. Breathing in as you come back up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in as you turn. Breathing out, keep the sit bones grounded as you reach opposite arm to opposite leg. Breathing in as you come back up. Breathing out, engaging the core as you come back to the middle. Breathing in as you turn. Right, it might not go completely opposite to opposite leg, but just reaching over, as I've been talking about over the last few weeks, just being really honest with about the rotation that you're using through the body. So really rotate through the ribs, and then take that rounding of your back to draw you across and over. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, engaging the core to the middle. Breathing in as you turn the upper body. Breathing out, drawing across and over the thigh. Breathing in as we come back up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. One more set. Breathing in to turn. Breathing out to draw over the thigh. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, engaging the core to the middle. Last one here. Breathing in to turn. Breathing out, drawing across and over. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, coming back to the middle. And letting your arms on down. Okay, let's just draw again those legs to pull up underneath you. Bring your hands down to the floor. Unfold the legs and push back off into a downward facing dog. And now let's step through with your left foot and release your right knee halfway down your mat. Come up to a lovely high heel, and let's from here reach up forwards, stretching up with your right arm. Bring it across, and if you're keeping your hands in prayer, lean forwards and twist. If you're taking your hands across, bring it if you can to the far side of your foot. Leaning it forwards, lifting the back knee if you can, and then bringing back over up to the short end of your mat with your left hand. So you've got some twist coming through the shoulders, coming through the back. Letting your left arm down, releasing your right arm back out, and lightly stepping up with your right leg to your left, folding in towards your knees. Take a deep breath in as you come all the way back out to standing. Breathing out, hands coming back in towards your heart, and letting your arms down. Okay, we're going to take a couple of balances. I'm going to give you the option to go up into your flying pigeon today. Okay, you may try it, okay? If you don't want to, that's fine too. So we're opening back the shoulders and the chest. Slide up the right foot either to the calf or above the knee and coming up into your tree posture. So we want to encourage the knee to open, hands in at your heart. And then slowly making your way up through the middle with your hands, and then taking your right hand back behind the left. Chin lifts, shoulders back. And letting your right leg cross over your left into your eagle. Bring across your left arm, take your right arm beneath and wrap the arms up. And gently drawing forwards if you can, and your elbow comes down to find your knee. Feel this into your lower back, cross the hips, cross the upper back, lots of things going on. And then gently untangle your body and just placing your right ankle halfway down your left thigh. Then as we lower, sitting your body back. So you're going to get the hips and the glutes to stretch in. You can take the hands in towards your heart. And if you have your elbows underneath your shin, then bring your hands to the floor. Bend at the elbows, curl the toes around your triceps, lean forwards, and then balance your shin on your triceps. And then you can take the bottom foot off the ground. And then really pop it down, pushing it back, and coming back up. Letting that leg out, down. Alright, bring the shoulders back and down. Okay, open up again. Standing tall, belly pulled up, and then floating up that left leg. Hands in at your heart. Let's move the fingers up through the midline of your body. Taking your left hand back behind your right. Chin lifts, shoulders back. Your left leg around your right. Then bring your right arm across your left arm beneath and wrap the arms. And gently start to come forwards, elbow finding the knee if you can. And coming gently back on up. Placing down your ankle halfway down your right thigh and start to cinch your body back. Maybe bring the hands in towards your heart. Like I said, you've got to get your elbows underneath your shin. You're in a good place to think about balancing. So we take the hands to the floor, we tuck the toes around the triceps, and then we lift up and balance on the triceps, looking forwards. Pushing it back, coming back up to standing, extending the leg, and down. Okay, so coming down for crow, your last little balance position. Deep breath in, rise up into the tiptoes. As you breathe out, let's calm on down. Alright, so we've got the hands coming forwards of the body. Again, a little bit of a bend to the elbows. Help the knees to stop sliding down. Then you can either grip the side of your arms or park your knees behind your arms. Just be careful if you're a little bit slippery today. It's a bit warmer than it usually is. Alright, and then leaning it in and lifting the feet up behind you. You've had a little play, come on down and take a seat. Alright, so I'm just going to go underneath the legs. I'm going to find the fingers and I'm just going to pull back. So finding the fingers to come together and then pulling away, tuck the head down a little and try and target the trapezius muscle area just below the neck. Hold the other way around and again pull back right leg in and place it to the crease at the top of your left leg. Okay, if you're not okay with that, post it underneath, so the right leg would go beneath. Then from there, taking your left hand across to your right knee, and then if you can, if you're in half lotus, reach around and take maybe your big toe, if you can reach, with your right hand. Now we're going to turn the hand open, the left hand, so it wraps around the front of the knee, and then looking over your right shoulder. Swap it over. So either taking your left leg underneath or your left leg on top. So you can bring the leg up. So long as it doesn't make your knee feel uncomfortable, lotus should always come from the hip when we take this position. Take your right hand across. If you're reaching around your left hand, take a hold of your big toe and looking over your left shoulder. To the back of your neck. Okay, now just tucking your head gently forwards, a little bit of gentle pressure. And then gently tuck your chin across to one side of your collarbone, as if you were looking underneath your armpit. Through to the middle, and then go to the other side. And then back through to the middle. Now close the elbows off around by your head, and if you can, rounding your back, and just come as far forwards as you feel okay with. If you can, pull up on the base of your hairline to give yourself more of a stretch along the back of your neck. And then slowly bring your body up and take a deep breath in, raising both arms. Breathing out, opening out with your chest. Let's bring the arms forward, stretch between your shoulder blades. Breathing in to come up high. Breathing out, opening back.